Okay, in this lesson we're going to talk about how to write an equation in slope-intercept form. So if you remember from what we've been doing, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So we need two things to be able to write the equation. We need a slope and we need a y-intercept. So once you have identified both of those, you just write the equation. So number 2, the y-intercept is -3. So I already know it's going to be -3. The slope, I just need 2 points. And I'm going to just count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So down 4. And to the right 1. So that's -4 over 1, x. And if I want, since it's just a 1, I can get rid of that 1. And then that's my answer. So that's what you're doing here. You're just going to write that equation. Okay, now let's go back to number 1. Let's do the same thing. So I always like to start by writing what it's going to look like. Now let's find that y-intercept. It's a -2, so we know it's going to be -2. And we'll find the slope by using 2 points, up 1 to the right 1. So that's 1 over 1x. And then you don't really need to write both of those ones. I don't even need to write any of them. But you can if you want to. All right, let's do number 3. Okay, start with the y-intercept. That's a +1, so +1. And we need 2 points to make the slope. So we go down 2 to the right 3. So that's -2 over 3x equals y. All right, number 4. Y-intercept is at 0. So now this is interesting because we're going to have this 0 here, and I'll tell you what to do with it in just a minute. Now I need to find my slope with 2 points. So up 1 to the right 4. So that's 4 over 1x plus 0. Now since this is 0, we don't really need it. We can just write it like that. Okay, so that's the first 4 problems. Now we're going to skip those 2 and we'll just go to the back. Now the back is going to be a little different because you're given 2 points. So first you need to use that slope formula that we did before. So we're going to start with that. Okay, so first find the slope. So 4, let me go back. Remember, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So 4 minus a -2 over 0 minus 4. Well, 2 negatives makes a positive, so now we've got 6 over -4, which you can reduce to -3 over 2. Okay, so you got to find that slope. Now next, the y-intercept. Notice these are points. Well, one of these points is the y-intercept. It's the point that has 0 for x and a number for y. The y-intercept is that number. So our y-intercept on number 7 is 4. So when we write our equation, remember it's going to be y equals mx plus b. Y equals the slope, -3/2 x, and then a +4 plus 4. All right, let's do number 8. So start by finding the slope with the slope formula. x1, y1, x2, y2. So 3 minus a negative 3 over 0 minus a negative 4. Two negatives makes a positive. So we've got, oh, that's funny. This one's the same number almost, just not a negative. Oh, I just wrote 2 over 3. 3 over 2. And which one's the y-intercept? The 3. So y equals 3 halves x plus 3. Okay, number 9. Same thing. So you see how this process is just going to be the same every time. And the most of your mistakes will be with the slope. And just always check and see if you can reduce it. Now notice which one has the x that's 0. Well, that's over here, the first point. So y is 0 too. So it's y equals 5 halves x plus 0. Or you can just get rid of the plus 0. Didn't let me erase that one. And just have the x. Okay, so we're not going to do number 10, but I just want to show you, well, what if I've got these two sets and they both have 0. How am I supposed to know which one is the y-intercept? Well, you're looking for which one has an x that's 0. So the y-intercept would there be 3. Okay. All right. Last one I want to do is number 14. And then the 15 and 16 are the same as before. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So negative 1 minus 4 over 2 minus 0. So that's negative 5 halves. Okay, so negative 5 halves x. And then our y-intercept is 4, so plus 4.